Hello everyone and welcome to Weekly Rewind presented by Attractions Magazine. This is for Monday, January 26th, 2015. I'm your new host, Banks Lee. I want to thank, first off, Nick Russo for all of his hard work doing the Weekly Rewind over the past many weeks. Now, due to his busy schedule with college and work, I will be stepping in and bringing you the past 7 days of our Twitter feed at Attractions and giving you the highlights of all the photos that we have shared over the past week. Let's start off with Monday, January 19th, 2015. First off, Paul Chatkin shared this updated photo of the Sorcerer's Hat demolition over at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now, there's been many photos over the past week of this hat. I'm only going to bring you just a couple of the highlights, but be sure to check our Twitter feed for many different versions of how much has gone down in just a short amount of time. Also on Monday, Madame Tussauds revealed a couple of announcements, including that they're going to have a replica of the Oval Office inside their museum when it opens at iDrive 360. Moving over to January 20th, we were actually over at iDrive 360 to see the installation of their first passenger capsule for the Orlando Eye Wheel. And as you can see with this vine post, they are raising it into position. Now, we cover this for the show, and if you want to see more videos, including interviews, be sure to check our January 22nd episode of the show. Same day, over at Fun Spot America off International Drive, they had the groundbreaking for their new Gator Spot, which is the partnership between Fun Spot and Gatorland. It'll be $6 when the attraction ends up opening later this spring, including a white alligator and a couple of other displays. Silly Wims on Twitter shared this photo of one of the You Are Here collection mugs that Starbucks is now offering at their locations at Walt Disney World specific to their theme parks. This one, of course, is from Epcot's, but there was also one from Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and there will be one for Animal Kingdom when that location opens up later this year. Also on January 20th, BioReconstruct shared this time-lapse photo of the Atlas launch from NASA as seen through the Orlando Eye. All those dots represent different times that the rocket was heading off into space. Alright, on January 21st, Theme Park Review on Twitter shared this status update for the hat. As you can see, a lot more has been taken down. It's really going down in jagged pieces. Doesn't really look like they're going to be reusing that anytime soon. It looks like a very sloppy deconstruction, to say the least, but you can see more photos of this on our Twitter feed. On January 22nd, Madame Tussauds made another announcement that they will have a Steve Jobs figure inside their museum when it opens. And on January 22nd, Theme Park Review shared more photos of the hat deconstruction, including some really big close-up shots. As you can see of some of the pieces there, it looks very worn out, basically. You can definitely tell they're not going to be rebuilding that anywhere soon, and part of the hand there, as you can see, is also gone. We were also at Hollywood Studios that day to check out the preview of the upcoming live-action Cinderella movie they're showing over there at the ABC Sound Studio. And skipping ahead to January 24th, another announcement from Madame Tussauds, where they revealed for the first time the Dan Marino wax figure that will be on display inside the museum. You see Dan Marino in person there with his wax figure. BioReconstruct shared these photos of one of the new restaurants being built over at Disney Springs. Now, there's no announcement on what this specific restaurant will be, but that boat is supposed to be part of the seating area for the restaurant. Also on January 24th, we were over at SeaWorld for their Wild Days presentation. Now, this was the first day of Wild Days for 2015, Penguin Lovers Weekend to be specific. We also got to talk to Julie Scardina about penguins and the event itself. Be sure to look for that on this Thursday's episode of the show. Also during Wild Days, guests had the opportunity, specifically during Penguin Lovers Weekend, to get photos with penguins inside the gift shop at Antarctica. And also, they were able to dance with some characters inside Antarctica with a DJ, some characters swinging there. Don't know if that DJ dance party will be part of every weekend. I mean, obviously, Penguin Lovers Weekend themed to penguins, so we'll see what SeaWorld has up its sleeve for the next weekends. And on January 25th, we shared this little quick video clip of a parrot flying around the theater at the animal show over at Busch Gardens inside the Pantopia Theater. That is going to be it for the Weekly Rewind this week. Be sure to tune in for a new episode of the show this Thursday. We're going to take you to Wild Days at SeaWorld, as previously mentioned, and also Otronicon over at the Orlando Science Center. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/attractions. I'm Banks Lee. Until next time, have fun.